2025 was a rediscovery of my hobby. For the last few years, I'd been inching my way back into gaming. First, by buying a PlayStation 5, then later picking up a Nintendo Switch. I've had so many memorable moments with these consoles over the years, and some of them I still use regularly to this day. But as 2025 comes to a close and 2026 is just an arm's length away, I'm more excited about gaming than I have been in a very long time. In a strange way, I feel like a little kid again, discovering games like Civilization 4 or Dead Space for the first time. Those two games have absolutely nothing in common, and that's exactly the point. Back then, I didn't know what a real-time strategy game was. I didn't know what survival horror really meant. I didn't even know those genres existed. I just thought games were games. I remember booting up those games and not fully understanding them yet, feeling like I'd stumbled into something bigger than what I was used to. Not better, just different. And that difference stayed with me. And heading into 2026, I've realized something important. I'm rediscovering my passion for gaming by exploring games and classics I completely brushed off. Games like Kirby Air Riders, Pikmin, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy Tactics, Luigi's Mansion, and don't get me wrong, playing your comfort games, the ones that feel warm and familiar, is completely valid. Believe you me, I will be playing my Skyrim save all throughout 2026. Why? Because I love it. I love existing in that world. But what genuinely excites me is this strange feeling of nostalgia for games I never even got to experience. It's a super strange kind of nostalgia, not for memories, but for moments that were always waiting for you. I'm rediscovering not just timeless classics, but an entire era of games that seem to pass me by. The music, the art style, the characters, all from a time that has come and gone and yet feels entirely new to me. For most of my life, I never considered myself a fan of racing games or strategy games. And now, I'm hooked. With Pikmin, I thought it was simple, almost childish, and then I realized the clock was the enemy. Every decision mattered. Suddenly, it wasn't that cute anymore. It was a tense game, but I loved it. These are games I would have written off without a second thought years ago. That's really the heart of this video. For a long time, I treated gaming like it needed justification, like I had to earn it. Finish a long day, check every box, then I was allowed to play. And somewhere along the way, that mindset took the joy out of it. If you're feeling burnt out about gaming, I want to encourage you to try something unfamiliar. Something that maybe caught your eye but sits outside of your usual genre. For a long time, I avoided games altogether because they looked outdated. And honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. A good game is timeless. Controls might be different, design philosophies might be unfamiliar, but that's not friction for the sake of being difficult. That's you stepping into another era, learning a new language of play. And this isn't about saying modern games are bad, no. It's about realizing that different eras were asking for different kinds of attention. I don't think games changed because we got older. I think our relationship with time changed. Gaming didn't feel smaller because it lost something. It felt smaller because we were giving it smaller pieces of ourselves. I was incredibly fortunate to receive a Nintendo Switch 2 this holiday season, and it's only heightened this feeling, giving me a way to explore these missed eras on my own terms, portable, at my pace, when I'm ready. handheld gaming also gave me something I didn't realize I was missing in the past. Permission. Permission to play slowly, to stop, to pick it back up days later without guilt. This is the power of handheld gaming that I love to preach so much. And it doesn't have to be a Switch 2. It could be emulation. It could be a Steam Deck. Anything that lets you meet these games where you are. Discovering something old but gold for the first time, and it being a handheld? Man, you're in for a treat. I think a lot of us think that we're burnt out, when really we're just stuck in the familiar. If you only read fantasy, maybe it's time to try sci-fi. If you only play one genre, maybe it's time to wander a little. You don't need to abandon the hobby and then return to it to have a good time. And when people ask, why doesn't gaming feel the same anymore? Sometimes the answer isn't that games have changed. Sometimes we just need a break from what we already know. So maybe games aren't worse. Maybe we just need to wander a little further than we're used to. Play what feels right. Reflect on what stays with you, and don't be afraid to wander. Real quick, I would like to say thank you guys so much for the recent support on all my videos and this channel in general. It has surpassed my wildest expectations. I'm just so happy that we have created and curated this community full of like-minded people who I always just wanted people to come together and to discuss hobbies and ideas and things that they loved so much. I'm so happy that this place could be a safe place. You know, the round table hold, the bonfire. It's such a cool and cozy feeling that adventurers like us can sit and have a brief respite just for a little bit. We just hit 1,000 subscribers and we are continuously moving, and that is just mind-boggling to me, but it means that my content resonates with so many of you. So many of us gamers are burnt out and just feeling the weight of modern-day gaming. So once again, I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll see you guys at the next bonfire. Cairo.